In travel news, for December 5th, 2022, we talk about the real ID deadline for domestic air travel, France banning flights, and the TSA expanding facial recognition. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, and this is Today in Travel. To stay updated on travel news, tips, tricks, and other insights, which will help you to travel like an Adept Traveler, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We frequently release new content to keep you up to date on all things travel. If you plan on flying domestically, you will need to have a real ID by October 14th, 2020. No, October 1st, 2021. No, May 3rd, 2023. Nah, we aren't serious about that date either. Now you have to have a real ID by May 7th, 2025. That's right, the Department of Homeland Security has, for the third time, pushed back the requirement that real ID-compatible identification will be required to fly domestically within the United States. This extension is to give states more time to comply with the security standard and give travelers time to obtain a real ID. Currently, about 49% of U.S. citizens have a real ID. France has recently received approval from the European Commission allowing them to ban domestic flights. Not all domestic flights will be affected. Currently, only routes that are less than 2.5 hours in length and have a high-speed rail connection between airports with multiple direct itineraries each day. And that's not all. Private jets have also been banned from the same routes. Currently, only 3 routes qualify for the ban, but as rail service improves between airports, expect more routes to be eliminated. There is no word yet on how rail strikes will affect these bans. For example, train conductors and ticket collectors in France are threatening to strike between December 23rd and December 26th, and again between December 30th and January 2nd. It's being reported that the Transportation Security Administration is planning to extend identifying travelers through facial recognition to more airports across the United States next year. The use of facial recognition in airports is not new. The TSA has been using the current system, dubbed Credential Authentication Technology with Camera, in Washington, D.C., Dallas, Los Angeles, and Orlando. This system can improve the airport experience by reducing or eliminating the dependence on having a TSA agent manually verify that a traveler matches their identification, and thereby speeding up the process. Currently, this is an optional system. Travelers uncomfortable with their biometric data being collected and stored, and possibly leaked, can opt to use the standard TSA screening process. Today in Travel is brought to you by the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in accessible travel. Our goal is to help all travelers, from the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled, to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends. If you plan within the United States.